Hey everybody, Chris here. So when there's blood in the streets, what do? Especially with Dogecoin. We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And we were live Wednesday afternoon when United States President Trump announced this Liberation Day of tariffs, and yeah, the markets did not react very well. We were watching last night after market of the stocks, and the stocks were tanking and pulling crypto down with it. It was kind of interesting during when Trump was talking, the market started to go up. We were all kind of surprised, like, what was that? And we saw on the liquidation chart that was just a manipulation of the market up to take out some shorts before dumping. And overnight, we continue to dump some more into the morning as well. So let's get into it. Let me show you the charts in the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart. We're just over 16 cents. Yes, Doge is holding 16 cents. Had one dip below about 15.95 early this morning, but right there, it's kind of flatlining now around 16. This was the action we had yesterday during Trump's talk on tariffs, where crypto was pushed up. A lot of FOMO coming in. Big, huge volume of trading. Don't buy on the green candles, as we say, right? Just don't FOMO in and buy on the green candles. We saw it live happening, and then the markets dumped. So that's what we had happen. And overnight, seemed to be some settling here, right in the mid 1600, 1650 or so. And then this morning, reality setting in, and we're seeing Dogecoin lower, Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin went as low as 82,100 late last night, and Bitcoin could actually look at that again. And then the other note was XRP did fall below $2 here. It went to 198, so XRP did go below. So that's where we are right now, the current state, what's going on. Not only do we have crypto down, well, we have stocks down as well. Dow futures way down, S&P futures down, NASDAQ futures down, a lot of stocks. I mean, we were watching them after market yesterday, where we had consistently stocks down 5%, 8%, 10%. Robinhood was getting crushed. They had their earnings call, and Robinhood was dropping up like 20% at one point. It was just really, really tough. But it's kind of interesting. Oil is down. We've got the DXY is down, like everything is down right now. Personally, I think this is all a short-term reaction, maybe even an overreaction to what is going on with the so-called trade wars, and that this will all even out. But right now, it is sort of a shock to the system. And yes, I know it's your finances, right? And it's your portfolios, and they're down in the moment. But what is the bigger picture, and what are we looking at? Zero says, according to four-year cycle theory, 2025 is supposed to be the most bullish year. So many projects yet to launch. Best part of the cycle is yet to arrive. We've got, for Dogecoin, we have ETFs for Solana, ETFs for XRP, a lot of other projects growing. For Dogecoin, we have the House of Doge. Yes, they had a big meeting in New York earlier this week and starting to really build out what they are going to be doing, what their partnerships are going to be, and that is slowly going to roll out for Dogecoin. A lot of good things coming. Just right now, we have this short-term turmoil happening. Bitcoin's hash rate has just hit a new all-time high. So the hash rate continues to go up, as does Dogecoin's as well. Dogecoin being proof of work cryptocurrency also has high hash rate as well. So the miners, right, are all working, and that is good. Dogecoin has returned to a heavy order block zone. So we're right back into this range where every time Doge comes down here, it gets bought up and then moves higher. And we've seen this consistently again and again. So this is the range right now. So 1599, 1598 Doge right now looks like a great buying opportunity. When there's blood in the streets, what do? You don't buy on the green candles and you're FOMOing in. We talk about that. Not financial advice, of course, but time and time again, we see that on the charts and we see the reaction. Master Kenobi's like, look, where are we right now? We have very similar patterns, similar to October 2024 or January 2025. And with these patterns, we're looking at where is Dogecoin going to go from here? We could turn around, the market could turn around from here and move up, or it could follow this sort of path downwards, and we could continue to float down. That's where we are right now in looking at the Doge chart on the 4-hour chart. The RSI essentially is down, right? And when your RSI is moving down, we expect to see a little volatility with that RSI moving down. But you start to see some bullish divergence though, and you're like, okay, well, this does seem to be the signs of recovery coming. And this short-term capitulation, it's going to shake out the markets. And we certainly see that with crypto as the leverage longs are getting liquidated with these drops. Overall, the outlook on most of the articles that I see are all positive. Dogecoin price reversal in sight. We've got key resistance levels, and we looked at those from Ali yesterday. 18 cents, 21 cents. That's where all of the big orders are that have recently been filled. And then we don't see any until all the way down to 6 or 7 cents. And Doge isn't going down there. Now, some of you think it is. Some of you think it's over. We're in a bear market. Big recession is going to hit. A lot of recession fears out there. I get that. But overall, the markets are still just, it's all of this tariff fear that is going on, and it's all going to resettle, I believe, through April and then upwards, and more the second half of April and into May. Analyst says new Dogecoin all-time high possible. Don't be fooled by the news. So the news again is a short-term thing. The markets react, many times overreacting, which is what I think is happening, which makes this a buying opportunity. Dogecoin drops 16% in a week. Time to grab some? Analyst says meme king at a make or break level. That's Doge. If we are make or break right here, then what are you going to do? What do you want to do financially? Do you want to? I mean, it's cryptocurrency. It's especially Dogecoin, which is still a meme coin, more volatile trading than most. But do you want to make a change in your life financially? And that takes risk. And are you able to risk? If you're not willing to risk, then sell and get out, right? A lot of people complaining to me about it, and I'm just like, well, you're the one who buys and sells, not me, right? I already told you what I did, right? I took profits. I will be buying in over the summer on dips. That's my strategy, because I still believe the fall is going to be huge for Dogecoin and crypto, just like Zero says. It's like the best part of the cycle is yet to arrive. 80% gains in 20% of the time. I believe that's coming in the fall. And so this shop that we have now, plus the fear of, these news events, I'm staying locked in. I'm continuing to be locked in. But yes, when you see this drop, I mean, it's crypto. We've seen it before. We've seen these kinds of things happen before. Doge, down 12%. Indicators show potential recovery. So all of these, we looked at the Ichimoku cloud, right? We saw that the other day, and it's like possible bullish momentum shift. Buyers test resistance. So again, we're looking at all of the technical indicators, and generally they're all pointing to turnaround. This is the capitulation event that we're having now that leads those who are willing to take a risk to buy at these levels and make money. Don't buy when I know some of you say, oh, I bought at 42 cents and that's when I was taking profits at 42 cents, right? I can't help you if you're doing something other than my guidance. Again, not financial advice, but I'm just like, that's what the markets are telling us. Bullish on Dogecoin. Can Doge break 21 cents and ignite a rally? Analysts are saying yes. We have these key resistance of 18 cents, 21 cents. We know what's going on with the tariffs. Fear in the market right now. Blood in the streets. Yes, we do have that. And it's not going to be easy. Join us on the next live stream Thursday afternoon. We're going to continue this conversation. This is the big stuff in crypto right now that's happening. When you see these red candles, what does it do? Does it shake you out? Does it put fear into how you feel about the market? Well, if you haven't already gotten out of Doge from the other drops that we've had, well, was this the one that finally did it and took you out? Or are you just going to hold on and just complain all the time? Well, at least you're holding on and you're still in the game, right? But there are some of you I know that already sold, waiting to buy back in at a lower price, but you still like to complain about it. But yet you're still around and you're still thinking you're going to buy Doge again. Well, why are you going to buy Doge if you think it's going to zero or whatever? So we're going to explore that more in the next live stream Thursday afternoon. Join me then. What do you think right now? Blood in the streets? Are you buying on dips? You're just holding on? You believe in better times coming forward for Doge? Let me know. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. See you next time.